Hello, welcome back to my channel, and here I am with another great video. This is a 1964 ranch wagon, and I will give you an idea how you can upholstery the fender, the inside, that part right there. Keep in mind my video is just an idea. So first I will fill in that area because you can see how deep in there. I will wrap it with foam, and then I will cut the material. You will see at least 70% of the whole process. I recommend you to cut the door just to have like a better idea from where to where will be the material. When you cut the door, then you're going to work on the fender. See, I'm going to refilling that area right there because I don't like it. If I wrap it like that with the leather, might show that part, and I don't want that. I want that part to be smooth. See, I am using a closed cell phone for this part. Then I just cut the part that is over. I'm using a knife. Then I sand it. I want to make sure nothing of that part show on the leather. That's what I was doing this. I sand it, make it more as possible. Then on top of that, we'll put a 1/4 inch headliner. Why headliner and not a closed cell phone? Sometime I use a closed cell phone and sometime I use headliner. On this time I will use a headliner, but if you want to put a closed cell phone, it will be perfect too. I just cut the headliner with extra and put glue on both sides and glue it to that part. Then you have to cut the excess material, the excess headliner. I am using a utility knife to cut it. It's gonna be like that. When you have a car and you are doing something similar like this, and the car have a nice paint, make sure to protect that paint, my friend. Make sure. Then when the headliner is on the area, I put the door panel back, just making sure. Then I draw a line. This fender will be in 2 pieces. I'm going to make a pattern. I recommend you to do the same. Make a pattern. Any scratch or material that you have. And using a vinyl for make a pattern. And then I start drawing. The red line that is under the vinyl, I am marking on top of the vinyl with yellow, with a yellow mark. And I put a 4 mark. After that, I cut it, and I give in a 1/2 inch for the seam allowance. If the material that you're going to use stretch a lot, you can wrap this that part on 1 piece. 0 stitches. The leather that I'm going to use, it doesn't stretch a lot. It stretch a little bit, but not a lot. So that's where I'm going to put a stitch. Even though, if the material that I use stretch a lot, I prefer putting a stitch in there because it look better to me. That's my own opinion. It look better instead of 1 piece. On that one, I am not giving extra right now, but when I cut the leather, I will give it extra. I am not going to show you how you're going to cut the leather because you just get the pattern, put it on top of the leather and trace it all around and then cut it. Then you take it to the machine and put a simple stitch in there. Make sure all those notches match each other. And then I will put a French stitch. Then I will take it to the other machine. For any reason, my camera didn't record this part, but what you see on your screen, that is part for the seat. And it have fun. It is harder than the Fender because the Fender, it doesn't have a padding on it. But I am showing you how I put the French stitch on the Fender cover. This is for the seat, but basically I did the same on the fender wheel. Then I trim the excess material around the seams. And I put glue. I put a lot of glue. And you can see on the same thing right here. I am putting a lot of glue in there. After that, I bring the cover that I just cutting and sewing and start gluing. I am making sure the center stitch go exactly on top of the red mark. Make sure that part. What happens for those who are learning if you don't follow the red or the line that you draw it on there with the stitch? There is a big chance that that stitch might look crooked, might look weird, might look ugly, believe me. So make sure to follow. When you are 100% sure that the stitch is exactly on top of the line that you draw, so start working all the rest of the part. Pulling just the palm of your hand. See? I just gluing all that area. Right here it won't show because the backrest is on that area, but I'm making sure to look nice and trimming all the excess material. So simple and easy, right? I know if you are an expert, this is a piece of cake, but believe me, for those who are learning, this might be a challenge. I trim all the excess on the bottom too. Sometimes when it doesn't come with the metal in that area, I put a banding. See right now I screw a metal in there because it's come with this Fender. Then to last I put the wood in there, just making sure to fit perfectly. And it does. With foam and leather it doesn't grow in that much. So everything fits perfectly. I have a few videos related to this 1960 Ford Ranch wagon. So stay tuned. I had to show you this video first because it doesn't make sense to show you how you can wrap the door panel if that one go after this. So thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, my friend, don't forget to hit the like button. That will help me a lot. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe before you leave the channel. So thank you so much and see you on the next video.